YouTube, it's Jake from Jpgames here, bringing you guys another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links deck profile. It's gonna say PvP, but we're recording that next. So we got the deck profile up first here. We have the Junk Stardust, pure Junk Stardust deck, using Yusei Fudo here. Main goal is to summon out some of your junk as well as Stardust synchro monsters. So if you guys are excited for this video, smash the like button, smash that subscribe button as well. If you're interested in custom logos, posters, playmats, or layouts, hit me up on YouTube or Instagram. You can purchase them on my Instagram or my eBay. And if you're interested in custom Jpgames merch, click the link down below. What's up YouTube, it's Jake from Jpgames here, bringing you guys another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links deck profile. In today's deck profile, guys, we are, did not mean to do that, actually going over a Junk Stardust deck profile. It's a really cool deck, basically trying to get out your Stardust as well as some of your Junk Synchros. Now, to go into the deck profile here, you are going to be using Yusei. I personally use Yusei just because Stardust animation. Basically, you can kind of use any character that has the skill level augmentation or really any of the, level changing skills. And then if you do not have a Junk Synchron, which it's totally cool with, you can actually use the Stardust Junk skill for that as well. So again, using Yusei here, gonna go over the skill. So to go over the skill here, again, we are using level augmentation. Now, level augmentation, you can reveal one monster in your hand, select one monster on your side of the field, select that monster's level, and increase by the level of monster you reveal. So again, this is a way you can use monsters from your hand to increase your card's levels. Some other ones that you can use are duplication, level duplication, and then the synchro card the Junk Warrior / Stardust skill is the Mark of the Dragon Head, where you can add 2 Junk Synchrons as well as 1 Stardust Dragon to your deck. The only downside with this is it does add 2 more cards to your deck here, so kind of just depends on the cards you have. But so that's the skill using level augmentation. Going into the deck profile here, guys, we are running 1 Junk Synchron. When this card is normal summoned, you can target 1 level 2 or lower monster graveyard, special summon it. Everyone knows Junk Synchron here, but this is a card if you do want to have 2 of, you can run that skill. Next is Doppel Warrior. When a monster special summon from your graveyard, you can summon this card from your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, special summon. Oh my gosh, I keep doing that. 2 Doppel tokens, which are level 1. So again, another way to kind of get out some synchros with using Doppel Warrior here. It's great to combo off Junk Synchron with this in your hand. But at the same time, it didn't add as much of an effect as I thought it would when it came into the game. I think just with the reduced field, it's not as great. It's still a good card, but not as great as it was in the TCG. Next, we got Jet Synchron here. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a synchro material, you can add 1 junk monster from your deck to your hand. Great way to add Junk Synchron. And this card is in your graveyard. Send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon this card, but banish when it leaves the field. You can only use 1 Jet Synchron effect per turn. Really awesome. Jet Synchron. Then you got Quillbolt Hedgehog, so this is a great target for your Junk Warriors. This card's in your graveyard. You can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You must control a tuner to resolve that effect. So this is good for any of your tuners, but it's great with Junk Synchron. Now, you have 1 Righty Driver. For any synchro summon, you can substitute this card for any 1 Synchron tuner. If this card is normal summon, you can special summon 1 Lefty Driver from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Really awesome card here. Junk Blader. This is a great 4-star beatdown essentially. You can banish 1 junk monster from your graveyard. Card gains 400 attack. Again, this is really good. You can combo this off with Junk Synchron, as well as some of these level 2 tuners to get out a lower level Stardust. I believe it's Stardust Warrior that I'm using in the deck. Or you can also get out your Ancient Fairy Dragon, which is a good card as well. If you have Black Rose, you want to run Black Rose as well. Great 7-star synchro. I do not have Black Rose though. So 3 Junk Bladers, 2 Junk Servants. This is great because if you control a Junk monster, special summon this card from your hand. It's an easy special summon. Again, you can have Junk Synchron, Junk Forward. If you control no monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. It's really awesome to do, special summon this, special summon your, Junk Servant, and then going into your Junk Synchron here. Just again, really good cards. Easy special summons because we do play a number of junk cards in the deck. One was Junk Warrior. Alright, going next with Lefty Driver. If this card is special summoned, you can make this card become level 3 until the end of this turn. During your main phase, except to turn this card was sent to graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add one Raider Driver from your deck to your hand. Now, I am only running one of each of these. Even though level augmentation does help, just with the levels that I'm playing in my synchro or extra deck here, it's hard to kind of get out of level 8 with using both of these. So they're kind of situational, but they're come in handy when I have them. So Junk Archer is next, really good card here, level 2 tuner, and then this is the tuner of the driver card. So Lefty Driver is not a tuner, but again, going into Junk Archer here, or Anchor, Junk Archer. For any synchro summon, you can substitute this card for any one synchron tuner monster. Once per turn, discard one card and target one non-tuner junk monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target. And if you do, immediately after this effect, resolve synchro summon one synchro monster that lists a synchro monster as a tuner, using that monster in this card only. So this is a great way to get out your... Where is he? Not him. Yep, well, Junk Destroyer, or you can use this for Junk Warrior. So next we're going into Necroid Synchron. This is a phenomenal card for your Synchro Stardust here. Banish one tuner and up to 2 non-tuner monsters from your graveyard. And if you do, special summon one Stardust Synchro monster from your extra deck whose levels equal those total levels banished monsters. Really awesome. Basically going into your Stardust plays with cards from your graveyard that you already used to synchro summon. So again, it's just really awesome using cards in your graveyard to synchro. That's why I'm playing 3 of them. 2 econs. I feel like I don't really need to go over econ now in the game. One thing you can do with econ that's really good is picking with their levels and using level augmentation. You can kind of use this to your advantage if you don't have the exact levels you need. Using econ to take control of one of their monsters is a really good play too, and it's really funny when you do that. Dimensional Prison, one opponent's monster declares attack, target the attacking monster, banish it. Wall of Disruption, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, all attack position monsters your opponent controls lose 800 attack. Really awesome for each monster. It's so broken. Then we got one Stardust Flash. Target one Stardust monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Now, this is a really good card because we are playing 3 different Stardust monsters here. Speaking of, Stardust Spark Dragon. One tuner, one or more non-tuner monsters. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can target one face-up card you control. Once during this turn, it cannot be struck by battle or card effects. Stardust Spark Dragon. Junk Destroyer. So level 8. And then, so Junk Synchron and one or more non-tuner monsters. When this card is synchro summoned, you can target cards on the field up to a number of non-tuner monsters you controlled or you used for synchro summon. Destroy those targets. Again, really good card to destroy some monsters here. Then we got Stardust Dragon, the OG, the GOAT Stardust Dragon. During either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated that will destroy a card on the field, you contribute this card and negate the activation. And if you do, destroy it. During the end phase, if this effect is activated this turn, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. Really, really awesome. Then you got your level 7 Ancient Fairy Dragon. Again, you can also replace this card for Black Rose or Power Tool, depending on what you feel. So once per turn, you can special summon one level 4 or lower monster from your hand. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this effect. This is, again, depending on what you have, in your hand here, this could be a really good play to actually go out into a second synchro. Again, obviously you can attack, but just kind of beef up your defenses here. And then field spell. I'm not running any field spell, so we don't really need to go over that effect. Junk Warrior. Junk Synchron one or more non-tuner monsters. If this card is synchro summoned, it gains attack equal to the total attack of all level 2 or monsters you can currently control. Not necessarily the best effect for us, but what we can do here is actually use this and then potentially go into a level 7 synchro, or depending on what synchros we actually do have right now or have on the field, we can go into a level 1, level 1 tuner, go into our Stardust Assault Warrior, or we can potentially use our skill to kind of boost us up to get into are level 8s or level 7s. Now, Stardust Assault Warrior. When this card is synchro summoned, while you control another monster, you can target one junk monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Only use that effect once per turn. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage. So this is great as well, the inflicting effect. Plus, you're able to special summon out some junk monsters from your graveyard. So that's it for the deck profile, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to smash the like button, smash that subscribe button. I'll see you guys during the PvP duels.